YouTube, how we doing? PPS back here. It is the 19th. It is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all of the fathers watching. And any of the sons out there, make sure you wish your father a happy Father's Day. I am actually back at my parents' house right now. I'm doing a quick video over here. My dad's actually the one who told me to come down here and do it. So props to him. Hopefully we can come out with some winners to get you guys paid today. 23-7 overall run, coming off of a 1-1 past the prop yesterday. We ended up dropping, I believe, 2 plays. Obviously, dropping the Red Sox, and they ended up winning for us. And I could not even remember after yesterday what we dropped for our second play yesterday. I believe it was, the Phillies. We got absolutely wrecked by Josiah Gray. Numbers back that one, obviously, did not go the way we planned it to. So coming today with 2 first 5 plays, didn't really dive into props too much this morning. Just a couple spots I do really like on today's slate. And these guys are early, so make sure you guys lock these in right away, okay? First play, I'm going to this crazy pitching matchup between Alcantara and Chris Bassett. Obviously, you guys know I love Sandy Alcantara. I've backed him probably 4 or 5 times here on the show. But what I do really like here is just how low this number is. And the WRC pluses of both of these teams are fantastic versus right-handed pitching. You go up top 6. Number 6 on the list for top hitting against right-handed pitching is the Miami Marlins with a 252 batting average, 738 OPS, and a very nice 418 slugging. So obviously that's very, very good. And then you look on the other side, the Mets are the number 1 hitting team versus right-handed pitching this year. 269 batting average, 754 OPS, and actually do very, very good versus right-handed pitching. Obviously both guys throwing today are righties. And Sandy has a 2.1 ERA on the road so far this season. So he's been very good. Obviously there's not much I want to say bad about him. The only thing I can really say is he's had 16 walks in 38 innings. That's a little high for a guy with the amount of velo and the movement and the stuff he does have, and just how good of the composure he has on the bump. So I think that all it takes is 1 inning to get away, right? Just a bases loaded double, and we're here, right? This is just too low of a number. I get it. I mean, sometimes you can back the 3s, but it's just there's so many things that have to go right, so many strikeouts to be had here for you to get to this number. And if you look at it, their strikeout rates for both these guys are not anything to write home about. Alcantara has a 20% K rate versus lefties and only a 26 versus righties. So he's not K'ing a ton of dudes, and neither is Bassett. 24% versus lefties, 26 versus righties. There's just a lot to be had in that action, and there's going to be a lot of balls put in play here. So you give me a number this low, a lot of balls put in play. If this was like Dylan Cease or somebody with that type of stuff that can strike out anybody with like a 35% K rate, I probably won't touch this. But a lot of balls are going to be put in play here. Both teams are very good versus right-handed pitching. Sign me up for this one. I just think this is too low to pass on. All right, guys, we're here. Smash that like button if you are enjoying this content. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in yesterday to our impromptu Pass the Prop up at the cabin. Obviously, yesterday I was golfing all day. I've been getting super, super tan. So if you guys could smash that like button, hopefully we'll be able to cash a couple here for you. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in yesterday for that Saturday morning. We're going to my Brewers. Brewers Reds, first 5, over 5. Mike Minor, Adrian Hauser. Mike Minor is just absolutely dreadful this year, man. We're looking here, a 7.36 ERA, 8% walk rate, 19% K rate. Really bad down the entire line. Expected slugging of 577. A WOBA of 411. Those are very, very high numbers. And going into these, obviously, fastball, slider, changeup guy mostly. When you look at those as there's top 3 pitches, changeup's getting hit at a 400 batting average, 4-seam at about 270, and slider about 270. But that's not really the number I'm looking at. I'm looking at the slugging on those pitches, right? 577 against the fastball, 467 versus the slider, and over 1,000 against that changeup. There's a lot of things to be to be had here for Minor, and I don't think this is the lineup you really want to do it against. I've been backing lefties versus the Brewers for a while, but since they've gotten fully healthy, Renfroe in there, we've seen him go yard yesterday. You got McCutchen. Obviously, getting Willie Adames back in that lineup is huge, and Christian Yelich is finally on that good swing path that we've been looking for here. Obviously, I think it's 9-game hit streak now, home run in 3 of his last 4. So it's very nice to see him coming back into his own here. And then going over to Adrian Hauser, absolutely dreadful on the road. 302 batting average allowed, 572 earned run average versus 294 at home. And he gets hit hard by lefties, right? 284 batting average allowed to lefties with a 466 slugging. There is some power lefties in here. Obviously, Moustakas, Votto. I think TJ Fried will probably be at the top of the order here today from that left side. There's going to be runs in this game. Adrian Hauser got blown up versus the Reds last time he pitched here. And unbelievably, I don't know how the Brewers came back, but I'm pretty sure they came back and then ended up blowing it at the end. But there's going to be a lot of runs scored here. It's going to be really hot out there. Obviously, the Father's Day bats will be out. So hopefully, with those blue bats, we'll be able to see some home runs, see some runs scored. No one wants to see 0-0s on Father's Day, right? They want to see some runs. So those are going to be my 2 plays of the day. Reds first 5 over 5, and the Marlins first 5 over 3. So let's continue, guys. Like I said, 23-7 MLB run. We're looking forward to really pushing that envelope, seeing where we can get this run to, and hopefully cashing some more tickets along the way. So thank you guys so much for popping in today on Father's Day. You guys are the best, and hopefully we'll be able to talk tomorrow on Pass the Prop about some winners. So thank you guys so much. You guys have a great and blessed Father's Day, and we will talk tomorrow.